watching KLBR TV.
Just for instance, what if he just spent in your time he broke himself? No. What would you think then? They would feel responsible because you did that. I can't do that one. The car is not coming in the house, but I think it's over there. Not right now.
Shows off her deluxe apartment in the sky.
This is my beautiful new apartment.
Now, inside the kitchen with Deborah Norval.
Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Mary Kelly in today for Deborah. If last night's Critics' Choice Awards is any indication, COVID is putting a damper on award show season. A number of the night's big stars couldn't attend after testing positive, and it's believed some of them picked up the virus at last week's Golden Globes. So will the virus also cast a Oscars?
Was the Golden Globes Awards show a super spreader? Actress Jamie Lee Curtis was forced to skip last night's Critics' Choice Awards after attending the Golden Globes and coming down with COVID. Why COVID? The actress posted with a photo of her 3 positive COVID tests. I was so looking forward to going to the Critics' Choice Awards. Curtis was nominated for her comedic role in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Both Colin Farrell and co-star Brendan Gleeson were also no-shows at the Critics' Choice Awards after attending the Golden Globes and catching COVID. Was this congratulatory smooch to blame after Farrell's win for the acclaimed movie The Banshees of Inisherin?
I didn't have anything nice to say. My car. No.
After contracting COVID and Michelle Pfeiffer shared her positive COVID test on Instagram. I'm so sorry to be missing the Critics' Choice Awards, she lamented. Pfeiffer was nominated for the limited TV series The First Lady. She was supposed to present her friend Jeff Bridges the Lifetime Achievement Award. They starred together in The Fabulous Baker Boys way back in 1989. Masks were noticeably absent at last night's Critics' Choice Awards, as well as Tuesday's Golden Globes. Actress Jessica Chastain was on the Golden Globe red carpet, but was maskless inside the ceremony. With the award show season officially underway, should stars wear masks at these large gatherings?
For anyone who's older, anyone who has a serious underlying illness, anyone who's pregnant, anyone who's immune compromised, I always recommend that they for sure wear a mask if they're going to indoor events where there are a lot of other people.
The Critics' Choice Awards show did require stars to test before the ceremony, and it appears that was a good idea.
Oscar nominations will be announced next week. Someone in Maine has a huge smile on their face today. They just won $1.35 billion in the Mega Millions jackpot. He or she hasn't come forward yet, but who they may be is already the talk of the small town where the winning ticket was sold. Who is the winner of the second largest lotto jackpot in history? That's the big question today in Lebanon, Maine.
43 now.
A single lucky ticket had all the winning numbers and the Mega Ball number.
Is $1.35 billion.
And this is where the ticket was sold. The hometown Galson Grill, the most popular joint in town. Fred Cotreau is the owner.
My store had sold the one and only winning ticket for the $1.35 billion jackpot.
Everyone we spoke to hoped it was somebody in town rather than someone who bought their ticket passing through.
And there's other rumors that it was a former employee that worked there.
There's a lot of us that are locals that do hang out here, and none of us really know who it is.
I'd love to see it be somebody from Lebanon.
Rodney Sanborn and his dad eat lunch at the grill every day. He bought a ticket there and thought he could be the
He's looking at her, tearing his clothes apart, throwing laundry out the windows, going through the whole house, the truck. We go out in the truck, he pulls out a stack, he says, check that, make sure. It was right on top.
So, what do we know about the town of Lebanon? Well, the population is just 6,000, so pretty much everyone knows everyone. It's got 3 traffic lights and a gas station that also serves food. The nearby Walmart is the town's largest employer. So the town that very few outsiders even knew existed is now the talk of the nation. As well as that winning ticket, it made 14 other tickets sold around the country matched 5 of the balls, winning $1 million each. In his video, angry people across the country, a business owner fed up with the homeless crisis in San Francisco picks up a water hose and starts spraying a person on the sidewalk. And after being called disgusting and inhumane, he's now apologizing.
It's a shocking video. The owner of an art gallery hosing down a homeless woman camped out in front of his business. You see her waving her arms, disoriented as the spray of water hits her. The gallery owner stands there, legs crossed, calmly blasting away. The gallery owner has been identified as Collier Gwynn. At first, he tried to defend his actions. He says the woman has been a problem in his neighborhood and is a symptom of the homeless crisis in San Francisco. After countless times of trying to help her, countless that can be researched and shown that trying to wash down the street and clean up her mess, and she became just completely belligerent and out of her mind again. That at that point, I turned the hose on her, and guess what? It wasn't. She moved. But the store owner is now going on an apology tour. I just snapped. I did something terrible. It was awful. And I can see it. I mean, nobody can see it clearer than I can. I'm deeply apologetic. I have the video to constantly remind me that this is a large cross to bear. The video has been viewed at least 4 million times, and the reaction is one of outrage. Inhumane and inexcusable. Truly disgusting. You don't treat human beings like this ever. Gwen is now dealing with the backlash. Somebody smashed the front door glass of the gallery. Deeply apologetic.
The gallery owner claims he called police 24 times for help with no luck. As the only child of the king of rock and roll, many assumed Lisa Marie Presley was a wealthy woman. But we're now learning the 54-year-old died with her finances in a mess, even owing $1 million to the IRS. So where did all the Elvis money go? Here's Amber Cogliano. She is the heir to the best-selling solo artist of all time. But when she collapsed and died of cardiac arrest last Thursday, Lisa Marie Presley was deeply in debt. Lisa Marie had just $95,000 in her bank account and $700,000 in stocks, according to recent court documents filed in connection with her divorce from her 4th husband. She also owed $1.8 million in taxes. So, what happened to all that Elvis money? Lisa Marie inherited the Elvis estate in 1993 when she turned 25. It was worth an estimated $100 million. But 2 decades later, it was mostly gone after a series of terrible investments and real estate deals. She sued her business manager, Barry Siegel, claiming he mismanaged her money by investing in risky ventures, but he countersued, denying the allegations and saying she had squandered her fortune. Lisa Marie did manage to hold on to Graceland, Elvis's Memphis estate, which attracts 500,000 visitors per year, who pay up to $215 admission to tour the king's home, frozen in time on the day he died. Graceland brings in $10 million a year. Lisa Marie's share amounts to $100,000 a month. So what happens to her now? A state attorney, Benny Rashawn, says that despite Lisa Marie's debts, her children should still inherit a sizable sum.
There was income that was being generated on a monthly basis, so it's possible that this estate would be what we call an industry insolvent, and that the heirs or beneficiaries would inherit something down the road.
Lisa Marie will be buried at Graceland in the Memorial Garden next to her father and her son. Last year, Elvis was the 4th highest paid dead celebrity, ranking at $110 million. million. We are learning more about the mind of Brian Kohlberger, the suspect in the murders of 4 University of Idaho students. And it turns out he views the world very differently than most people, literally. As Stephen Fabian reports, he suffers from a rare neurological condition that distorts his vision.
This is how we see the world, with crystal clarity. But is this how the accused killer of the 4 University of Idaho students sees it? Through a blizzard of static. It's called visual snow, and it's a real medical syndrome.
Visual snow is a perception where they see static in their vision. So it could be color static, or it could be black and white static. It's like TV static.
The Mayo Clinic produced this video demonstrating how the world looks to someone afflicted with the disorder. The rare neurological condition also causes tinnitus, a constant ringing in the ears, like this. Now 28, Brian Kohlberger posted about having the disorder when he was 17 years old. It is as if the ringing in my ears and the fuzz in my vision is simply all of the demons in my head mocking me, he wrote. And we're also getting new insights about his state of mind from a rap song he wrote, in which he calls himself the devil. You are not my typical you are. People put people, and now I'm showing legal. In other online posts uncovered by the New York Times, he wrote a chilling vision of himself. I have no emotion, crazy thoughts, delusions of grandeur. I can do whatever I want with little remorse. I might spiral out of control. I spoke with forensic psychiatrist Dr. Keith Aplow. From his writings in the past, what do you make of his mental state?
It's very disturbing. Red alert. This person has no empathy, says he has no empathy for others. You've got all the ingredients for terrible destructiveness.
Brian Kohlberger is expected to plead not guilty at his next court date in June. It is a disturbing headline. 2 paramedics charged with murder after being accused of severely mistreating a man they were supposed to be saving. According to the coroner's report, the man stopped breathing after he was strapped to the gurney face down. Les Trent spoke with an EMS crew about how they would have handled the situation.
How on earth could such a thing happen? That's the question swirling today after 2 paramedics are charged with murdering a man they were called in to help. Police video starts as cops in Springfield, Illinois respond to an emergency call that a resident is having hallucinations due to alcohol withdrawal. The officers call for an ambulance. A paramedic enters the room.
He was up on his bed, he just rolled off onto the floor.
Now, I am not playing with you. You're going to have to walk the red area.
The cops help the man to the waiting ambulance. He has difficulty walking, but makes it outside. Then he was placed face down on the gurney. He died at the hospital. The coroner said the cause of death was asphyxia due to prone face-down restraint on a paramedic transportation by tightened straps across back and lower body. Paramedics Peggy Finley and Peter Cadigan have been charged with first-degree murder. Finley's lawyer tells Inside Edition, there's no physical action that my client committed that was responsible for that gentleman's death. Paramedics across the nation are paying close attention to the case, including these EMS workers.
Would you ever put a patient
Oh, is it sliding on it?
Because you run the risk of
It's
if
going out.
they won't be able to, if they vomited, for example.
The attorney for the man's family said in a statement that there is no excuse for the actions of the EMS workers who showed neither care nor compassion. We'll be back with more insight after this.
The Titanic question won't go away.
Yes, dude.
Could Jack have survived the Titanic?
Look at the one. What is that?
I really wanted to go big for this costume.
As the new Miss Universe shows off her deluxe apartment in the sky.
My beautiful new
What do I
apartment.
say?
Inside Edition with Deborah Norville will be
These are food. What's it coming out?
Discover the Ozempic Trizone.
The,
In my Ozempic
Growing
Trizone, I
up.
lowered my A1C, CV risk, and some weight.
In studies, the majority of people reached an A1C under 7 and maintained it. Ozempic lowers the risk of major cardiovascular events such as stroke, heart attack, or death in adults also also with no heart disease. And you lose weight. Adults lost up to 14 pounds.
I'm just calling.
Don't share needles or pens or reuse needles. Don't take Ozempic if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or had multiple neoplasia syndrome type 2 or allergic to it. Ozempic can get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling.
You just made it up in your mind that's not feel comfortable with it.
Pancreatitis, gallbladder problems may occur. Vision problems or changes. Taking Ozempic with
Oh, they call it. My phone's dead though.
side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Did you test it?
Millions already taking
You
Ozempic.
tested
Ask
it.
your healthcare provider about the Ozempic Trizone. Are you tired of clean clothes that just
I
smell
don't
clean?
know what to
What if
say,
your clothes
but
can
it
stay
is
fresh for
like
weeks?
it.
Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent boosters keep your laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone. Pour a cap of Downy Unstoppables into your washing machine before each
Test you
load
guys.
and enjoy fresher smelling laundry. If you want laundry to
Still
smell fresh
waiting
for
to come
weeks,
back
make sure you have
there.
Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent boosters. Shop for Downy Unstoppables
You just
online,
saying to
including
get
our
it. But
lighter
then
scent.
you I need to talk to him. You can't get me. The phone was dead. Call me.
T48. Is your closet cramped and cluttered?
That's it.
Now there's Space Triangles. The
You won't
clever
let me in
price
yet.
over any hanger to save you closet space in seconds. Now you can vertically hang multiple items, guaranteeing that you'll have up to 70% more space
You
in your
won't let
closet.
me in
Your
yet.
closet can go from messy to marvelous in
How do
no
I do
time
that?
with ease. The
It's
secret
only
is the
17
ingenious
percent.
design that secures
You'll
the hangers
still
in a
let me
perfect
call.
vertical position. It snugly fits all types of hangers to save you space. Order now to get an 18-piece set of Space Triangles for just $9.99. But wait, there's breaking news. Space Triangles may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Space Triangles is stopping manufacturing immediately. There is a strict limit of one closet bag per order while supplies last. Order now. To order, call 1-800-705-0061. Call or visit spacetriangles.com. Call 1-800-705-0061 now. At Permian Ford, we've got the trucks you want. Whether you're everyday working warrior or a long-hauling weekend warrior, Ford F-Series has you covered. Permian Ford has rows of new 2022 and 2023 Ford F-150s in stock with the best deals around. Don't forget about Escape, Edge, and Explore. Now is the time to get to Permian Ford for an up-close look at the best lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Permian Ford! Visit PermianFord.net. Trucks, Central USA. A call for help from New Mexico morning workers. Two superheroes answer the call.
I've got the coffee, and she's summoning a storm of Flex breakfast burrito.
Find out more at KLE.com/community.
Talk about a close call. Watch as man and his buddy are out paddleboarding when a big rock falls off a cliff, narrowly missing his head and smashing right through his board. It happened off the coast of Gibraltar. The man was uninjured, but his paddleboard broke in half. He calls himself the luckiest guy in the world, and we agree. And we're coming up on the 25th anniversary of the release of the blockbuster movie Titanic. And after all these years, the debate continues. Could Rose have saved Jack by making room on that floating piece of wood? Now, Director James Cameron is conducting a scientific test to answer the question once and for all.
It's been a burning question for a quarter of a century. Couldn't Kate Winslet have lived over just a smidge to make room for Leonardo DiCaprio on that floating piece of wood so they both survived Titanic? Leo was even teased about it by Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie.
Did you mention it at the time? You're like, should we make a little small stuff?
Like I said, I have no Now, director James Cameron is setting the record straight in the upcoming Nat Geo special, Titanic, 25 years later. Cameron simulates what Jack and Rose went through in the freezing North Atlantic waters. He even chose stunt doubles with similar body types to Leo and Kate, and had a hypothermia expert on hand, since the water in the pool was 56 degrees.
He got up on there, and he immediately went into the really strong shaking, shivering.
It's not
not the first Titanic test.
Let's see. What you both get on this thing?
A decade ago, Mythbusters came up with this conclusion.
If they had used Rose's life preserver and stuck it under the door,
No.
they would have survived
You
on top of
can't
that door.
answer this.
Now,
No.
is doing his own
That's
test
it.
to find out once
Don't
and
even
for all
worry.
if Jack would have lived.
What?
And
What is
just
that?
been a little more generous with her personal space.
It's pretty interesting.
I'm just trying to look out
Till
there.
February 9th to find out the results.
What am I
That's when
supposed to
Titanic
say?
25
I-
years later premieres on Nat Geo.
Still to come. What a costume.
Well,
I really
well,
wanted to go
Eh.
in this costume.
As the new Miss Universe
Ah.
shares her deluxe apartment in the sky.
I see my beautiful new apartment.
Closed caption sponsorship for Inside Edition is brought to you by
Dancing is everything. Soccer is the best.
But the moderate to severe eczema could make it hard for her.
Now I'm staying ahead of it.
Dupixent helps heal your skin from within, so they can have clearer skin and less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about
Ah. Ah.
For those that flourish
Ah.
and embrace what's next.
Ah.
Reinventing mobile banking and your lifestyle. Get started today at nextbend.com/all access.
You said I can't talk. I'm busy. Just tell me it's okay right now. You need to come by. I can't bring it on. It went away.
after her first reboot and broke down.
This night came over, started banging on my window with my 5-year-old daughter in the car. Then the police just came over to me and arrested me.
Next Judge Judy.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got
I
mine.
just went.
You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Have you ever considered getting a walk-in tub? Well, look no further. Safe Step's best offer just got better. When you purchase your brand new Safe Step walk-in tub, you'll receive a free shower package. Yes, a free shower package. And if you call today, you'll also receive $1,600 off. Now you can enjoy the best of both worlds, the therapeutic benefits of a warm, soothing bath that can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and even improve sleep. Or, if you prefer, you can take a refreshing shower, all in one product. Call now to receive a free shower package plus $1,600 off with the purchase of your brand new Safe Step walk-in tub. There's never been a better time. Call now. 888-277-0479. That's 888-277-0479. Pay it forward to New Mexico with hundreds of volunteers.
I don't know why Chris wants to.
Hands-on
No.
help. Dedicating
I don't know.
volunteers to community
No.
service projects.
Okay, nothing.
have helped
No. What am I supposed to say?
and next to
What am I supposed to tell you when you ask me what's wrong?
local nonprofits missions. PNF cares, and no strong
Ah.
nonprofit will keep to a thriving New
You
Mexico.
just don't want to hear.
Is a proud
That's
sponsor
all I'm
of
saying.
Pay
Oh.
Stanton Optical is the
Oh. You can ask you yourself.
For $70,
Yeah.
you get all this.
Okay.
$400 at Lens Crafters, over 200 at Walmart, and over 150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the topper.
Thanks, Portellus, for watching KOBR TV.
She's the newly crowned Miss Universe and she's still the show in this massive woman on the moon costume.
USA.
It's an out-of-this-world moment at the Miss Universe pageant. Miss USA already Gabriel stumps the show in a gigantic moon and stars costume, weighing more than 30 pounds.
I couldn't even walk in it. I put it on right before going on stage because I couldn't wait backstage and actually carry it. And I'm telling you, my
So many money
back
was
afterwards,
going out.
it was
This
crazy.
one.
I really wanted to go big
So
for
in
this
here,
festival.
knock it out.
This is celebrate
I got
America
two
being the
today,
first
so they
people
tell
to
in the
sit
morning.
on the moon.
Now,
But
what
this
is
house
this
is
gonna
gonna
work
be
for?
because now we're working this
Tell them
first
that's why
time
you
on the
feel.
moon within the next couple years. The elaborate costume really paid off. Miss Universe Well, hello. Welcome to my new apartment. Come on in. The newly crowned Miss Universe welcomed us into her new home in New York City. This is the beautiful living room. The centerpiece, her crown, of course.
What was the moment like when that crown was put on your head?
It was so surreal. I feel like I almost blacked out. I was really just in disbelief. I think you can even see on my face, I was so shocked. Already is the first Filipina American Miss Universe, and at 28, she's the oldest winner ever. Congrats! And coming up, honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Winter scenes unfolding across a lot of the state from last night's storm. You know what? We have another one on the way. This one means business. So if you have to drive anywhere overnight or tomorrow morning, or you know what, even later on in the week, I will show you what you can expect straight ahead.
Project Echo is a method to democratize the implementation of best practice healthcare all over the world. More than 10,000 patients got treated.
Read all of this year's New Mexico magazine, True Heroes, now on KLB.com.
The Roswell Symphony Orchestra presents Night at the Opera, featuring music from The Marriage of Figaro. Saturday, February 4th at 7:30 p.m. Pearson Auditorium. Visit
If a bad driver crashed your ride, don't fight the insurance company alone. And let my team of legal professionals handle the entire process for you.
And I don't have the answer for what you feel. I think it's just like being understanding. What is it? He wants to really go back to where he was. Is that how you feel? You'll kill him. You don't know why either. You'll say why. Okay.
Welcome to the future of wellness. Through it all.
Try brushing your pet's teeth. They don't like it. It's a pain. Introducing Chew Brush. World's first self-brushing toothbrush for dogs. Toothbrush on the inside. As they chew, they brush their own teeth. The Chew Brush cleans their teeth and gums in 3 ways. And now the outside massage the gums. The tooth shake helps you safely scrape away private dirt. And the hidden bristles brush your pet's teeth clean while they play. The more they chew, the cleaner their teeth get. Look at this before and after. In just 5 days. Wow, what a difference. No more pain, bad breath, or expensive life-threatening treatments. Order Chew Brush today for only $14.99. We guarantee your pet will have whiter, brighter, healthier teeth and gums for your money back. Order now and you can double it. Just pay a separate fee. That's 2 Chew Brushes. Order now.
Call 1-800-510-9322. That's 1-800-510-9322. Or visit getchewbrush.com. So call 1-800-510-9322 now.
Remembering Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in song. Next.
Travel consideration provided by
Somebody asked before. That's not. I'm not quite sure that there's consideration.
allergic reactions to its ingredients or to a previous dose. An increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome was observed after getting fainting can also happen. The most common side effects are pain, redness, and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, tiredness, headache, shivering, fever, and upset stomach. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Shakerings today. Stay tuned. There's more information to come. The Heart of New Mexico really sets out to capture what makes our state so unique. I want to hear from you and your story. You can send it to us under tweet.
Finally, it's Dr. Martin Luther King Day, and across the country there were tributes to the civil rights icon. We leave you with the rousing voices of the 200-member choir of the Black Academy of Arts and Letters in Dallas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
was walking were getting agitated. Tell me how agitated.
They lunged at one another.
So that stunned you. A fellow dog walker turned good Samaritan. He came to help you. Correct. Mr. Lee. Should he have minded his own business? The dog bit him when he pinned it to the ground by its neck. You think that he should pick up the dog and hold it next to his face? Judge Judy. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Shortland. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is Judge Judy. Jamie Lee is suing and Amelia Kanafian.
No, this is everything about Stephanie's trying to get her shit out. She's not meaning me. She's just saying, I don't know if I can trust what she's saying to me or not.
Thank you. Judge Parson this morning. You may be seated. Mr. Lee, you have a dog, a German Shepherd. You were taking the German Shepherd for a walk. Your dog was on a leash. Right. And I believe it was the young lady who was walking two dogs. Is that right?
Correct.
But the two dogs are not your dogs. Correct. You were walking them for a friend. That's this chick. That would be yes. And what were you doing walking Mr. Miller's dogs?
I was house sitting for him while he was out of town.
And had you been a house sitter and a caretaker for the dogs before?
No.
What kind of dogs are they?
They are a boxer and a Queensland Heeler.
Did you have dogs of your own?
I do.
What kind?
A Labradoodle.
Okay, so you also have a dog that is about the same size.
My dog is a little larger, but yes, relatively.
Was this the first time you were walking his dogs?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you tell me what happened? You're walking his dogs and...
Walking his dogs, 15 minutes or so into the walk, Jamie approaches me from the front.
The plaintiff.
Correct. Coming at me, walking his own dog. There's an exchange. The dogs get frenzied. Jamie takes this dog to the other side of the street.
So he walks across the street.
Correct.
So you took yourself out of the situation, which is a smart thing to do. Right. Right. Then what happened?
He crosses the street. The dogs become agitated.
Your dogs become agitated.
Correct. After his dog passed us.
But now he's across the street.
Correct.
And your dogs remained agitated.
Correct.
Tell me how agitated.
Agitated enough that they lunged at one another.
Had Mr. Miller ever explained that that was a problem in the past?
No.
So that stunned you. And a fair statement. And you're walking them, they were both on leashes.
Correct.
Now, when you say they lunged at each other, describe it to me.
They're small dogs, so one lunged towards the other one, growling. It appeared as the dog fight. I've never been involved in a dog fight before. That's what it appeared to me as.
Okay, what happened next?
I had one leash in either hand, tried to pull the leashes apart, told them no, and pulled as much as I could, separating my arms, continued to tell them no.
True or not true, Chris?
Continue to tell them
You
they
wouldn't
continue
talk
to
for
fight with each
Yes,
other.
they continued. There was no ceasing.
You can care less.
Okay, got you arms are long
Unless
enough
it's
to
something
actually
colored.
away from each other. So they're
She's
continuing
chewing
to
up a
fight.
minute.
Okay, what happened next?
As I'm trying to pull the dogs
That's
apart,
what
the
lives
plaintiff,
beyond the
Jamie,
bed.
comes up and says, "Hand
It's
me a
like
leash."
I just
I
went
give him a
across
leash.
them.
He starts pulling on the leash,
It's
breaks the leash, and then dives right into the dog fight, grabs the
Okay,
Queensland
so
Heeler.
he came to help you.
Correct.
And you accepted his help.
Yes.
You handed him the leash. He's trying to pull, so they're clearly fighting hard enough so that the leash breaks.
Or he's pulling not hard enough for it to break.
They're clearly going after each other enough so that the leash breaks, because they're not huge dogs.
No, they're small.
Right. And leash breaks, so now one of the dogs is free.
Yes.
What happens next?
Jamie goes in, grabs the dog by
And
its
then
neck,
it's gone.
pulls around by its neck,
Okay.
and the dog fight ceases,
What?
and he holds it there.
I don't know
More
what
people
it
showed
was,
up on
but
the
she
scene.
don't need it.
I asked if it was okay.
She just
that I
wants,
walk
she said,
one
I'll
dog
talk,
separately
let's
from
Chris
the other.
can talk to
He's
me.
free.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Other people that showed up on the scene. Jamie was there with them. I asked them as
He's
a
got one dog down.
pins.
Okay, so you wanted to take the other dog.
I hope the best for me.
Yes.
So you're leaving Jamie.
I just know the physical part.
Oh,
You can do it all right now, Chris.
And what happened
You
next?
can do it all right now, but just what I can say.
no.
Well, you can tell me what you can say.
I,
Yes.
I,
Okay, you don't tell me what you say.
I,
Quiet.
I.
Quiet.
Mr. Lee, I think
Here, honey, you're gonna hurt your cheese.
that he would like you to cover his medical bills. So far, that's correct. You got bitten. He went to the emergency room. They put a little salve on it.
Right.
He got a
Put
tetanus
your
shot.
stamp on it.
Yeah.
Does this like that?
Now, so then, just for my
Meh.
Yes, honey.
in this
Meh.
did you get
Yes, honey.
remember?
Look at the
Meh.
back. Back. That's as far back as you can
Oh.
get. Yes.
Oh.
What? I don't have it
Meh.
anyway.
Oh.
I got timing.
Meh.
What?
Now, let's forget about the law for a moment. Let's talk about, just from your perspective, then I'll get to her. You leave a caretaker with your dog. She's your agent. She's walking the dogs, and clearly she is ill-equipped to take care of what transpires with your two dogs.
Right.
Now, it's possible that if he hadn't come to the rescue of your agent, your dogs might have gotten killed by a car. Your dogs might have run away. Your dogs might have injured each other.
Yeah.
They got substantial vet bills. You know, they were, according to her, they were attacking each other. There's no question about that. Now, what do you think that you had a moral obligation to at least make whole the Good Samaritan who came to the assistance of your agent as a result of your bad dogs?
Originally, when I heard about the situation, I emailed Mr. Lee and I said, I appreciate what you did. At this point, I would like to help pay for part of your medical bills. Half of it, actually.
Why part?
Because
Because
he
you felt that that was the right thing to do.
well, yes, but I felt like he put himself in that position.
I'm talking about your initial, I'm trying to understand you. And so far, the feeling is okay.
Right, and
The feeling is okay. He certainly didn't have to get involved. You know, let's say they were two little dogs fighting with each other. Let's say they decided to turn on her.
Mhm.
And Mr. Lee is across the street now, out of harm's way. And let's say he's dealing with two, and I won't name any particular breed of dog, but very large ones. And instead of lunging at each other, they start to lunge at her. What would you think of Mr. Lee if he said, I'm not getting involved in that dog fight?
he would have to get involved, I believe.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have to, but
No,
I
he
think
doesn't have to get involved.
I agree.
The moral thing to do is to try to assist if you can.
That's true.
If you could try to assist if you can, which is really what he was trying to do.
Yes, I agree.
He was trying to help her, and she even asked for his help
I agree.
because she said, could you hold this one here while I get the other one home?
Right.
And that's when he said he was. Go ahead.
Okay, I do believe he did the right thing by helping her and getting the dogs apart. They did not attack him or bite him while he was helping get the dogs apart. The dog bit him when he became aggressive with it and pinned it to the ground by its neck.
No, she asked him to keep the dog. She asked him, according to her, she asked the plaintiff to keep the dog there. I mean, would you think that he should pick up the dog and hold it next to his face?
I don't think she asked.
Just a second.
Yes.
She says she asked him. I said, where was he when you walked the other one back? And she said he had the dog pinned down on the ground. And I said, could we hold him here until I walk the other dog home? That was at her request. That's what she said. Now, he doesn't have to do it. You see, what he's saying is, I'm a good Samaritan, you know, and therefore you're obligated to do it. He could have walked away. Don't you think you have the responsibility? He's suing you for just what it cost him in the emergency room. Don't you think you have a responsibility to at least make him whole and say thank you?
I did say thank you, and I
Make him whole and say thank you. And then you had to change your heart? Did he offer to pay for some of your medical bills?
Initially, the understanding was that I would be paid for my medical expenses, which was all I wanted. Subsequently, I think when they found out that they couldn't cover it under their homeowner's insurance is when the weaseling out started to happen.
Well, that's it.
Then the offer came to, I only want to pay half. And then
Did you put this into your homeowner's policy?
I didn't even think my homeowners would cover it because it didn't happen at the house. It happened blocks away.
Mr. Miller, let's try to be honest with me, sir.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And later today,
You don't have a car now, right? How do you travel around?
I have friends. I don't have a car.
Good, because you're too irresponsible to have a car.
is your closet cramped and cluttered? Well, now there's Space Triangles, the clever new hanging device that fits over any hanger to save you closet space in seconds. Now you can vertically hang all items, guaranteeing that you'll have 70% more space in your closet. Watch, your closet can go from messy to marvelous in no time with ease. The secret is the ingenious slip-over design that secures the hangers in a perfect vertical position. It snugly fits all types of hangers to save you space. Order now to get an 18-piece set of Space Triangles for just $9.99. But wait, there's breaking news. Space Triangles may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Space Triangles is stopping manufacturing immediately. There is strict limit of one closet bag per order while supplies last. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-705-0061. Call or visit spacetriangles.com. So call 1-800-705-0061 now.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Figaro is going to tell us what she says.
Performance for real, and I'm so excited. Not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount, and that's how easy it is. I did this to my father. 4 minutes, 34 seconds, completely gone.
Opinion is totally, I can't say I can't. This is unbelievable. I mean, I can feel it lifting my skin. It's amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Closed captioning is provided by
For bathroom odors that linger, try Febreze Small Spaces. Just press firmly and it continuously fights odors in the air and on soft surfaces for 45 days.
The shake that stole your heart is back for a limited time. Heart Healthy Cheerios. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Jamie Lee says he was injured while breaking up a dog fight. He is asking the dog's owner, Jason Miller, and the dog's sitter, Amelia Kanafiantis, for his medical bills.
Now, you telling me you didn't call your insurance agent and ask about whether or not this was covered?
No, I did not. I have it documented here in the email.
I'd like to see that.
There.
It says we will have to check with our homeowners insurance. That's what you said, Mr. Miller.
Right, that's what I
In
said.
the letter, we will have to check with our homeowners insurance, but I imagine they won't cover the cost as the incident did not happen on our property.
Right.
And then you said, I'm in Afghanistan, Karen is handling the situation. So did you call the insurance company?
I did not.
And who's Karen?
Karen originally was watching my house when I was overseas.
Watching your house and your dogs?
And my dog, yes.
Yeah.
Karen got a job in Las Vegas, so she had to move. And then she found Amelia, which was my property manager's daughter, to watch the house.
So much better for you, Mr. Lee. So what you're telling me is Karen had watched your dogs?
Yes.
And you were satisfied with her?
Yes.
Had you watched your dogs before?
Oh, yeah, plenty of times.
Plenty of times. So you trusted her judgment in dealing with the dogs?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you did not select an alternative caretaker. This was the first time that Amelia was walking your dogs. That's what you just told me.
Through me. As far as
You didn't interview her.
I agree.
You did not interview whether or not she was an appropriate caretaker for your house. Right. You're responsible for all the bills. If your agent selected an inappropriate agent to take care of your dogs and your dogs caused damage, and that your agent's request
What's wrong?
And she did it
Amanda,
fantastic. Please do this. And he was
good
injured.
for
Not only do I think you have
my
more
friend,
responsibility,
Huh.
Mr. Miller, and you want to take care
a
of the
delivery
medical bills, but
person.
I think
Huh.
that I could stretch and
Okay.
make it breathe sufficiently enough to make myself comfortable that I have a legal basis to say to you, you
Huh.
have $1,500 for the
Huh.
medical bills. Thank you
That
very much.
sounds
Huh.
ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP Hill E.
So I had to take action.
He reached the internal to the dark side. He could have gotten bit at that point.
Try to
Huh.
help him out, do the right thing.
PR
Yeah.
High
Oh.
Stab you in the back.
Hill
Oh.
PID CDDFG
Oh.
8
Oh.
IJ
Oh.
K
Oh.
L M
Oh.
N
Yeah.
N
Yeah.
N.
Yeah.
What's on a pen?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Sounds nice. And you make a living.
Pen?
Yeah. Yes.
What are you talking
Tell
about?
me what your rent is. My rent is $675.
Huh.
And you had a car. Yeah. That your
A
grandmother
pen
helped
of
you with.
what?
Yes. Tell me how
Huh.
she helped you with the car.
Pen.
She got my car in her name.
Pen outside.
She got my car in her name. So I can help
Pen
her
for what?
for transportation.
The sign something.
Because I couldn't
Me.
get it in my name at the time. Why?
George.
Because I wasn't approved.
Huh.
You.
Right. Is that the only
You have
reason?
to sign something for the lady.
So the car's in her name, and tell me what you
Did
promised
you
her.
want to
That I'll
relate
make every
to?
payment on time and anything.
Is this man in a ray of that
Did you
bud?
make the payments on time? Yes. Did you make
That
the payments on
girl.
time?
Ooh.
No, ma'am, she didn't.
I don't know who. Amanda. Lorena.
Okay, well, you said
I
you
wanted
took
to
care of
go.
the tickets and
I
all
need
the
to
damage on
release
the car,
him.
right? So did you do that?
I don't know what she's showing in my
You took care
picture.
of all the tickets.
This.
Why not?
Oh.
That releases him. That releases her. What's a pen mean? Sign something. Sign what?
Because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could be
Oh.
hospital. If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like COPD, asthma, diabetes,
I
or
don't know
heart
what to
disease,
say.
or 65 or
She's
older,
on her
you may
way.
be at increased risk for pneumococcal
Oh.
pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is
Tomorrow.
approved in
Oh.
adults to help prevent
Tonight.
infections from 20
Is
strains
the
of
military
bacteria that
coming?
cause pneumococcal pneumonia in just one
We
dose.
don't want to
Don't
come
get
to
Prevnar 20
here.
if you had a severe allergic
What am I
reaction to the
supposed to
vaccine.
sign?
Hi.
Adults with weakened
You're
immune systems
signing.
may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
That's why I chose to get vaccinated with Prevnar 20. Because just one dose could help protect me from pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20 today. What's up, Einstein?
You got a side effect.
Yeah.
You tried to save a buck on it.
Just put an X on it.
You're so smart. No, you're still a genius.
Okay.
But there's
Yeah.
a harder way to say it. Switch to
It
Verizon
had to
for a
be
limited time.
what
Get
time
multiple
right now?
for just $25
Oh.
online.
5:30.
And it's
Yeah.
guaranteed for 3 years.
That's when that one's coming in.
Yeah.
Are we all showing it once?
Now is the best time to switch
Huh.
to Verizon for just $25 online, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
That releases you from temptation.
Oh.
But what's it for, Chris?
Oh.
ABC
Oh.
off.
Yeah.
That releases them from telling. So we find someone else. Slide. Just pretend or
Oh. Oh.
we don't have no one else here.
Yeah.
No, you don't say
Huh.
not tonight. Act like you don't know.
Oh.
Chris, I'm not
Huh.
lying.
Huh. Huh.
Y'all continue to say it was Kevin all along.
Oh.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Yes, why did all my shoulders again? Why did all my shoulders again? Susie, what? Sign it.
Hi.
You sign it.
responsible regarding a car she helped her buy. She is
Right.
vehicle
Yeah.
and tickets.
Yeah.
She's on the X.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we'll have to go to the other room.
Oh.
There's also another dog barking at there and everything else.
Oh.
What do you think? They're gonna come in here?
Hmm.
They have to sign a paper.
Hmm.
You.
She would take responsibility for it. So I had her to sign it and got a witness to sign it with us. And I let her get the car back. I got to see the paper.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, well, you said you would take care of all the tickets and all the damage on the car, right? Yes. So did you do that? Yes. You took care of all the tickets? No, I didn't. Why not? Because I felt like the contract was void when she took my car. Well, it wasn't void when she took your car. If you signed a document that says you were going to pay for all your tickets. Right, but she took my car twice and had my car for 5 days apiece. And now all these tickets are in the car, and it's like, I don't know what that means. I mean, are you suggesting? Don't fidget with your hair. Silly. Are you suggesting that in the 10 days that she took your car, because she took it twice, right. 5 days each, that she got all the tickets? Well, she left my car. No, listen to me. The reason she took your car is because you got what? The first time she took my car was because I parked wrong. I pulled in too close. Because you car next to me. Tickets. The tickets didn't come about until August. August? Well, what happened? You tell me. What happened to have caused you to sign this agreement to compensate her for any tickets and damage to the car? Because one night I was out partying, I came to her house and I pulled into the parking lot. It was a car right next to me and I pulled in real close to the car. My grandpa went down to one of the store. He noticed how I parked my car. So he came back up, got my keys, and he pulled my car and it was gone for days on end. Okay, so when he came back and he had my car back, he told me if I had any scratches or anything else happens to the car, then he will pay for it. That's how that agreement came about. How many tickets did you get on the car? I got 2 in New York. How many tickets did you get in any jurisdiction? 2. Just 2? Yeah. For what? Parking, parked in the wrong spot. And I got a ticket because Can I see the tickets that you got? Yes, ma'am. And this is the one for New York. Are you separate? Just the tickets. Yes, ma'am. Tickets. Those are tickets.
Huh.
We started in the door and about 3 dogs barking at her.
Yeah.
There you go, and I'm with you.
Yeah.
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 Yours too.
Huh.
No.
It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. No taking Chesco with an ACE inhibitor or Aliskier, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARA. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto. Read cases. Read victim. Judge Judy.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today. Start the new year at Premier Toyota. With many vehicles in stock and more on the way, upgrade to a fresh new 2023 Toyota. Get 3.99% financing on many new 23 Camaros, Corollas, RAV4s, Highlanders, and Tacomas. And check out the 2023 4Runners and Tundras. Looking for a pre-owned vehicle? We stock the best selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Upgrade and save. Premier Toyota! Toyota.com. Toyota Center USA. Just go to the price.
Safe drivers. 30% of their auto insurance for not answering their phone while driving. They feel like a pretty big deal.
Steve, did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance with USA A Safe Pilot. Get a quote
With Glasheen injury,
You need to stand there while you try it.
we know what it takes to win.
Yeah.
Aggressive investigation, holding
You
careless
gotta sleep
athletes
first.
fully accountable, and a team of attorneys
No.
won't back down. We know catastrophic injury and wrongful death cases. That's what we do.
No.
We
Uh,
I know this. I got a pin right here. Nothing.
yeah.
I don't know your reason.
I.
That's fine. They're entitled to them.
I.
Children's Advocacy Center offers hope and healing from all forms of trauma, for all families, all beliefs, and all forms of diversity. Since 1956, we've been the trusted advocate for children and families. And we need your support. Find out more at allsaints.org.
Stand Optical is the best value out there. You get the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at LensCrafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stand Optical is the top rated.
Are you in a family dispute? Go to judgejudy.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Well, they said we're all the same ticket, but they just weren't paid.
That's from New York. The ones on the bottom are the ones from Illinois.
What was your car doing in Illinois?
I don't know. All these tickets just came about and she's blaming them all on me.
Now, just a second. Did you travel to Illinois?
I live in Illinois.
Oh, you live in Illinois?
Yeah.
So you traveled to New York?
Yeah.
Oh, now I got it. You don't have a car now, right? How do you travel around?
I have friends. I don't have a car.
Good, because you're too irresponsible to have a car. How much are owed in tickets, or did you pay in the tickets? Did you pay the tickets?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
It's $14.95 in tickets altogether, but now they've all doubled. I got some papers in the mail before I came. Well, 6 of them has doubled, and
Listen, don't ever do. Stop playing with your hair. It's beautiful. You go back and do whatever you have to do with it after the program. Just for the plaintiff, they not $2,000. That's all. Thank you.
Ours are excused, Mr. Judge Judy continues in a moment.
And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
well, you know, this is my granddaughter, so it's hard anytime to take a family member to court. It has affected the relationship, of course, but it was something that I had to do. I had no other choice but to take her to court, but now it'll teach me next time to get my car home. I'm not going to pay these tickets. We can go back and have a nice, happy relationship, but if I can help her in any other aspect of her life, and that's just a given.
When I got on scene, there was one person just off the edge a little bit, probably 30 feet. But they said, no, that's not the person that's hurt. The other person's 200 feet downhill.
Snowmobile crash sent a woman off a cliff. The rescue story at 5.
Round 1 of snow dropped a lot, and we're talking about more than a foot in the northern mountains. There's another one on the way tonight, and even more this week. I'll show you what that means for your area. But your accident.
Have you ever considered getting a walk-in tub? Well, look no further. Safe Step's best offer just got better. When you purchase your brand new Safe Step walk-in tub, you'll receive a free shower package. Yes, a free shower package. And if you call today, you'll also receive $1,600 off. Now you can enjoy the best of both worlds, the therapeutic benefits of the warm, soothing bath that can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and even improve sleep. Or, if you prefer, you can take a refreshing shower, all in one product. Call now to receive a free shower package plus $1,600 off with the purchase of your brand new Safe Step walk-in tub.
There's never been a better time. Call now. 888-277-0479. That's 888-277-0479.
but I don't have it.
Which, if you're coming to each buying a friend's car backfired. Did you pay in May?
No, that's when I got stolen.
It didn't get stolen. She repossessed it for non-payment. After her first repo attempt broke down.
This right came over, started banging on my window with my 5-year-old daughter in the car. Then the police just came over to me and arrested me.
Judge Judy. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Sherman. This is Judge Judy. Kimberly Kelsey is suing her former friend, Aisha Wright, for unpaid car payments, car damage, and a false arrest. Order? All rise.
Gas case number 260 on the count of the matter of Kelsey versus Wright.
Thank you.
Has it been sworn in? You may be seated. Have a seat, please. You are.
That's right. I'm going to start with you. Kelsey was a friend of yours. Is that right?
That is correct.
And you agreed to take over the payments on a car that she had.
That is correct.
You bought another car?
No, I had 2 cars at the time.
And in what month did you agree to take over the car payments?
The end of March,
On what date did you take possession of the car?
the 25th,
On what date did Miss Kelsey repossess the car?
May 23rd.
Are those dates correct?
You know, Your Honor, I gave her possession of the car in early March.
March what?
March 5th, 2017.
Does anybody have any proof of the date that you took possession of the car? Because that's important.
Besides the payment, no.
No, I only have the insurance payment that she made before March 25th.
How much was the car payment?
$631.
And that included the insurance or not?
I had to pay for that too.
That was in addition. So you were supposed to pay $631 a month.
Yes.
Let us assume you took the car in March. I'd like to see proof that you paid $631 in April.
So I have the one from March to April, but not the one for April to May.
Just a second. Show me proof you took the car March 25th, according to you. So you paid March 25th?
Yes.
How much did you pay?
$631.
Who did you pay it to?
Kimberly Kelsey.
I'd like to take a look at it. Just don't give me a whole book. No, that's just a
Receipt.
Did she sign a receipt?
I signed it to her. Like the receipt said. We just
I want to see your check where you took out $631.
No, I don't.
Did she pay in April?
No, Your Honor.
And you have no proof that you paid in April. Did you pay in May?
No. Well,
Just a second. But you had the car in May.
that's when I got stolen.
It got stolen by...
Kimberly Kelsey.
It didn't get stolen. She repossessed it for non-payment. You say that you had the car March 25th and you had it until May 23rd. You have no proof that you made any payments to her. That's why she repossessed the car. $631 to the bank. A check. A debit for $631. Someplace. Proof.
On my computer, but I don't have it.
Well, where did you think you were coming today? To the beach?
No.
She repossessed the car because you weren't paying for it. And you owe her 2 months in payments because you had the car. $631.
Your Honor, the payment is not $631.
How much was the car payment?
It is, to be exact,
Just the payment, not the insurance.
yes. The payment is $637.26.
May I see? And is that the book of payments?
Yes, receipts.
I want to see what she's got left for her, please.
Here's the payment. Here's the back balance that she owes.
Oh, that's so fascinating, Bird. I know it's fascinating. She's got these receipts. All right, so this is dated March 25th when she gave her insurance.
Right.
177. Then you have in this book, in this bound book, you have April 17th, okay?
Right.
And then you have May 17th. After that, in this bound book, you have a receipt dated March 25th.
Seems just a little out of sequence.
Okay, 1274. So far, you have to car 2 full months. You know, 2 full months of car payments. 1274. You don't keep a car, drive it around without paying for it. And this is ridiculous. Do you understand why it's ridiculous?
No.
Because March comes before May.
Yeah, I know that.
Now, I want to know the circumstances surrounding, because you're also suing for false arrest.
Yes.
When were you arrested?
May 15th.
Tell me the circumstances.
On May 15th, I was trying to take my car back. So I followed Miss Wright around town. So when I arrived at Miss Wright's residence at National Ave in Waterbury, Connecticut, I was standing in the car. Miss Wright came over, started banging on my window with my 5-year-old daughter in the car and my ex-girlfriend. And she damaged my car. Then the police just came over to me and arrested me. I have the report from the arrest right here.
Well, your problem you should have let somebody else deal with getting your car back.
Oh, I hired a repossession company, and I have a repossession.
Just a second. How much did you pay the repossession company?
I found the car before the repossession company found it, so I got the repossession. I'm trying to get the money back from my key that Miss Wright never returned in a dog gate.
Where's my key?
I got a password in my back pocket, but there wasn't.
Where is the key to my car?
In my back pocket.
I'd like it. Take that key, please, and give it back to plaintiff.
This is not a whole key. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with
The other key part she took.
You see that?
The partial piece to it, she took it from me. When she got arrested, she took it, only gave me that piece. So I don't have the other piece. Is this the key?
No, it's one of those remote keys, John. It's a push to start part. That's the emergency key if you can't open the door with the remote.
And she took the remote part. What's the cost of the replacement?
So the key is $253.97 before taxes and for my dog gate.
Your dog gate?
The gate to the bricks for the back of the car.
Where is that?
I don't have that.
Where was it?
Ask Kimberly Kelsey.
So you have no idea where it is. She doesn't know where it is. Okay. You were arrested, Miss Kelsey, because you were preaching the peace. You were screaming.
I was in a car.
What I'm telling you is, the police arrested you for breaching the peace.
Okay.
And what you should have done was allowed the repossession company to repossess your car for non-payment, and then you would have got the car. And you should not have had your 5-year-old with you. That's not a smart thing to do either. She owes you for the key in the car.
I want my dog gate.
1527 judgment for the
Yes.
plaintiff we're done.
Three people.
She didn't give me enough time to make the
Three
transaction.
people. The same one. You didn't even get started, are you? You just decided your favorite relation. Alright.
This is your
What?
ex-husband.
Oh.
She's my girlfriend, but Carolyn. Why did you bring her here for?
Because she witnessed some of the
You
stuff
can't
that
say we have a
going
new
on between me
Don't
and
even mention it.
No.
Okay, well, this is relation with them.
No.
What's it about?
Oh.
ABC.
Oh.
D. Off.
You brought her for nothing. You brought her because you came from
We
Texas.
sign it
I
off.
said, do you have a witness? You said, I'll bring my girlfriend. I actually
Oh.
discouraged that practice
Yes.
because you brought her here to be annoying. She is no witness to anything that has anything to do with
That's
this
all
case.
it wants,
You
really.
understand?
Uh.
So you can go outside.
It's no big deal.
Oh.
Hey.
That would be enough.
Ah.
Now, this is your former husband. You and your former husband have 2 children together. You were divorced when?
In 2013, I believe.
And was the divorce a litigated divorce or was there a settlement?
It was a
Did you have a lawyer?
Yes.
So I assume your lawyer drew up the settlement agreement.
Correct.
Do you have a copy of that agreement?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to take a look at it. The lawsuit is about the plaintiff's allegation that you owe up money for certain things that were provided for in the divorce judgment. One of those things are eyeglasses, and the other are braces for one of the children.
I'm not exactly sure what your defense is. It looks as if your defense is that you weren't consulted about the eyeglasses and you weren't consulted about the braces and that the braces are not medically necessary.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are those your two defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And not medically necessary, your girlfriend, she's not a medical doctor, right?
No, ma'am.
And eyeglasses, she's not an ophthalmologist or an optometrist.
No, Your Honor.
So she's not a necessary witness for either one of those two things.
No, Your Honor.
Right. That's why she's not here anymore.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Military has time home. Didn't you have time home?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Well, what did you do when you came home?
We're seeing family, Your Honor.
This is your family. These two children are your family. You made them.
Four. And later today,
He paid you $800 for a truck, and then he invested in some parts and some insurance, which he's not responsible for because you haven't registered the truck yet. So that was stupid on your part. You don't get paid for stupid.
oh my God.
Your Honor, the defendant is groping her attorney.
That's my court, baby.
Thanks, Melissa Rock.
Anyone at this jury, please go home.
John Larroquette.
Players renowned for charm and grace.
Night Court.
Mm.
On NBC.
With the Smith's Rewards Card, it's easy to get lower than low prices. Low win. Earn fuel points on every purchase and save up to $1 a gallon at the pump. With Smith's fuel points, all you do is win big, big savings. Smith's, fresh for everyone.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles, with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota. Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hi, I'm Raphael Miller, owner of Marlboro Home Furnishing.
It's the age of technology, and we're following along
Hmm.
with fully powered Lazy Boy recliners. Lazy Boy recliners starting at $399, $499. Sofas, love seats,
Yes, well,
customization options such as
inside of what you got.
Mm.
Bed.
Mm.
Get out of bed.
Yeah.
They're coming right now.
Oh.
5 o'clock.
Oh.
4:30.
Oh.
5:30.
Yeah.
Smith's, fresh for everyone.
Closed captioning is provided by
For bathroom odors that linger, try Febreze Small Spaces. Just press firmly and it continuously fights odors in the air and on soft surfaces for 45 days.
The shape that stole your heart is back for a limited time. Heart Healthy Cheerios. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Crystal Kaiser is suing ex-husband Kyle Kaiser for half their daughter's medical expenses.
Me.
Did you see each other?
I've seen him once in 6 years.
Once in 6 years.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is not time.
Me.
Well, good.
Me.
And then the other part is I moved to Tennessee, and I've
So
been.
that was your choice.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
this
sitting in the
says
front row right now.
you are ordered to pay 50% of
Oh.
unreimbursed care
What do you want me to do?
if
Me.
expenses are incurred
Bed.
by your former wife. She is
Get
providing
out of
health
bed.
care to party who incurs the health
Yeah.
care. In this case, it would be braces and eyeglasses. Is ordered to submit to the other party
Yes, I'll help you.
statements and explanation of benefits reflecting the
Really?
covered portion of healthcare expenses.
Yeah.
30 days
It's not telling you yet.
he
Yeah.
receives
At
that. Did you do
4:30.
that? Yes.
Oh.
That's not a yes or no
Right.
question. When you
Yeah.
received the
Yeah,
bill,
they're showing at 5:30.
Yeah.
this
but he's not that fine.
The bills to him within 30 days of when you received them. The answer is, let's start with the glasses first.
414.
Which child needed the glasses? Both. So they both needed glasses. When?
It's actually going to be September 9th.
And is that when they had their eyes examined? Did they have their eyes examined and they got the glasses on the same date?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And when did you send the defendant the bill?
On the same date.
And what was the bill for?
The bill was for $125 for glasses for the both.
And you paid for the bill. So you wanted to take his half of that bill.
Correct.
Okay. What's your problem with that?
I did not receive a bill in the mail, Your Honor.
When did you send the bill?
I emailed it to him.
I assume she has proof that she emailed it to you, sir. Did you receive an email?
No, Your Honor.
No. Can I see what you have? What's your email address?
39@gmail.com, Your Honor.
Email, that's where it was sent.
The next page is
And it was sent on, just a second. It says September 8th. You said you got the glasses on the 9th.
Yes, I got them on the 8th. I guess I posted to my bank account on the 9th. That's where I got the 9th from.
Okay, listen to me, sir. You daughters need glasses. You're supposed to pay for half. You're going to pay for half the glasses. You got my drift?
Yes, Your Honor.
The fact that you have decided that you have these two children, and that for whatever reason you've decided to see them once in 6 years, that's your problem. That doesn't mean you're not going to pay for them. You're going to pay for them because there's been no indication from you that she stopped you from seeing them over 6 years, or she in some way instructed you from seeing them over the 6 years. You decided to move. You went into the military. Military has leaves. Military has time home. Didn't you have time home?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, yeah. Well, what did you do when you came home?
We're seeing family, Your Honor.
This is your family. These two children are your family. You made them. Fool.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And later today,
Officer, when I registered, it had not been inspected, nor had it been registered. The truck did not have a drop frame that held onto it for more than 24 hours. It dropped out on the department.
I'm being vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital. If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like COPD, asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
That's why I chose to get vaccinated with Prevnar 20, because just one dose can help protect me from pneumococcal pneummonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20 today. What's up, Einstein?
My network has been kaput.
You tried to save a buck on it.
I got what I paid for. Not so smart.
Nah, you're still a genius, but there is a smarter way to save. Switch to Verizon. For a limited time, get Welcome Unlimited for just $25 a line.
$25?
And it's guaranteed for 3 years.
Brilliant. Got you enough. I'm switching.
I think the bike's probably faster.
Now is the best time to switch to Verizon for just $25 a line, guaranteed for 3 years. The savings that last on the network you want. Verizon.
Surprising somebody who deserves something special.
A mother and grandmother serving her family and community, one Frito pie at a time.
Meet a special person who's paying it forward. Tonight at 10 on KOB Force Night.
TV advertising is the strongest communication media available. Research shows that adding digital platforms to your KOBR TV schedule will greatly improve your marketing results. If you'd like to learn more, just contact us. KOBR TV, powerful, effective, affordable.
When safe drivers save up to 30% on their auto insurance for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a pretty big deal.
Steve, did you get the ice?
Even if they save up to 30% on auto insurance with USAA Safe Pilot. Get a quote today.
When you buy any vehicle from Reardon Ford Lincoln, you pay zero for maintenance, and that's for life. Reardon Ford is Mexico's good as a diesel truck. So why pay for vehicle maintenance when you don't have to? Save a bunch of money, come up to wonderful Ruidoso, and get the deal of a lifetime. And never ever pay for maintenance. And it is only at Ruidoso Ford.
Now's the time for cleaner indoor air. Now's the time for professional air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer. You've known us for cleaning carpet and hard floors, but we've been developing and perfecting our air duct cleaning process and equipment for over 20 years. We do things the right way, cleaning your entire system. So if it's been a while or you've never had your air ducts professionally cleaned, now's the time to call 1-800-STEAMER. Call or go online to book a free inspection today.
As soon as people started being evacuated from their homes and being held in shelters, we decided it was time to feed people. We never knew just how impactful it could be.
Read all of this year's New Mexico magazine, True Heroes, now on KLB.com. Real cases, real people, Judge Judy.
Crystal Kaiser is suing ex-husband Kyle Kaiser for half their daughter's medical expenses.
Okay. Which girl needed braces?
The oldest.
How old is she?
13.
Got her medical chart?
Yes.
Oh, it's-
Yeah.
She had to have teeth pulled in order to put her braces in.
5 of them.
How much did you pay in total for orthodontic treatment, including the extractions?
It's $4,500, of which half has been paid.
When was the last time you saw your former husband?
Back in July of this year.
Where?
He came to visit the girls.
Is that the first time you've seen him?
Yes, ma'am.
Why did you come in July?
Because I wanted to see him, Your Honor.
What prompted that after 6 years?
I actually have time, Your Honor.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,312.50. Thank you very much. We're done. And you have responsibility, Mr. Kaiser. I suggest you understand that. You're a military man. You know, military is all about responsibility and doing the right thing. We're done.
What is our excuse to step out?
I'm just very pleased that she saw the evidence for what it was.
She didn't consult me before she got any of this done.
I absolutely want to have a relationship with his children. It's sad when the money gets in the way.
Whatever is best for the children.
And now, the next case. All parties in the matter, Sutton versus Woodmansey. Step forward.
J. Scott Sutton is suing his neighbor, Jesse Woodmansey, for defrauding him over the sale of a truck.
Mr. Sutton, the defendant sold you a truck. For how much money?
$800.
And at the time he sold you the truck, he paid for the truck.
Yes, that's correct.
And he didn't have a title.
Not the moment, but it was the date of registration, November 1st of 2016.
Where is the truck now?
It is parked behind our apartments at our church community by the office. It's grounded.
Ground the truck means?
Grounding the truck meaning that I do not have clear title nor did he after doing an open record search for the district attorney.
Okay, yeah. He paid you $800 for a truck, and then he invested in some parts and some insurance, which he's not responsible for because you haven't registered the truck yet. So that was stupid on your part. You don't get paid for stupid. But he can't register the truck, which means he can't drive it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And tell me why he can't drive the truck.
On the day of question, November 8th, I sold him this vehicle, and I did
Where did you get it from?
I purchased it from Carla
When?
in February of 2015.
Did you drive it?
Yes, sir.
And you had a title to it.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And then what happened to the truck?
It had been wrecked, and
It was wrecked. Who wrecked it?
I did.
So that had been wrecked. I wrecked the truck. And the insurance paid for the truck?
Yes, ma'am.
In total, but you still had the truck.
Yes, ma'am.
So you sold him the truck.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you think he was going to do with the truck?
Title it. I had it inspected.
Just a second. He can't title it.
I wrote a bill of sale to him, and
He's telling you that he can't title the truck because the insurance company paid for it. It was like, all right, it's gone. You told the truck was the accident somebody else's fault?
it was nature. Storm came through, drove down the road, a tree fell right in front of me, and I went through it.
It was a real accident anyway. You don't have the title to the truck?
I did have a title issued to me. I could not find it at the time
Very good. So this is a very easy case for me. Mr. Sutton, what's your question, Mr. Sutton?
First of all, I know that the truck has November 1st registration and inspection every year annually on it. I bought the truck on November 1st. It had not been inspected, nor had it been registered. The truck did not have a drivetrain that held onto it for more than 24 hours. It dropped out on my mom's part.
Mr. Sutton, I don't care.
Closed captioning sponsored by Your Heart is the Beat of Life. If you have heart failure, entrust your heart to Entresto. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. And don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or Elaskir, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
We did the Sierra Grande fire, the Los Conchas fire, and the Dogwood fire.
We're New Mexico, Jersey.
Let's go.
We live here.
Yeah,
We
man.
work here. We're not
You want me up?
We want to see you recover. Our state is full of good people doing good things. That's why you'll be to an amazing percent every week. So we need your help finding people.
The babies. You didn't have to go in there at the gate. I'll go in there. You had to go in there first.
We built some really cool things together. You can find them all on page 4.
Have you been cheated? Go to JudgeJudy.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
He's going to give you back what you paid him for the truck, which is $800. And if he wants the truck back, he can send somebody within the next 5 days to pick up the truck from where you are. If not, you take the truck and have it scrapped.
Well, they told me that the title belonged to a car lot.
Listen to me. I don't care. Get rid of it. If they tell you the car belongs to a car lot, call the car lot and say, I have your car. He's giving you back your $800. I can't solve all the world's problems, but I can give you back your money that you paid to the defendant because he sold you a truck that you couldn't use. Do you understand?
I understand that.
Great. Thank you. We're done.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
Hey, look, you get back to this and he can do this.
I did not buy a vehicle that had a salvage title.
I don't blame you for this.
I'll always get along with Jesse. He's a good guy.
It's a business deal.
So I won't make me back blood. I love having him.
Everyone who has ever lived has lived here. All of mankind's triumphs, every moment, every hometown, all here.
I don't know what
We
else.
start our coverage on land and take it to the airwaves, so you always know what's happening
I don't know what
around the
happened.
world and beyond. We are free TV and radio. We are.
That's when I stopped. Because I don't know exactly.
Always there.
But
We are broadcasters.
the party I think.
Hmm.
So, that's part of it.
We.
They don't do anything. We just kind of totally interested.
To chair the board of directors at the point that we were about to begin building an addition to this library. I have a committee meeting between them.
Meet all of this year's New Mexico
I
magazine.
can't see this one.
On KLB.com.
Imagine that.
It's a 3-day course.
I'm gonna have to have some that would be good.
Makeup artists,
You know,
eyebrow services, microblading, Donna.
I can't lie on this bed like that.
All I was hearing was her
It's just like,
work.
oh,
Her hygiene there was so questionable.
And other concerns raise some eyebrows.
Your contract says there are no refunds.
He forged my signature on the contract.
Absolutely not true. Judge Judy. You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Sharman. This is Judge Judy. Plan Fan Flanagan and her husband Scott are suing beauty company CEO Brandon Triton and owner Kimberly McMakin for the return of tuition, plus pain and suffering. Order?
what is the matter here?
Case number 70 on the calendar, Nevada.
What is
Flanagan,
the matter?
Flanagan versus Triton McMakin. Parties have been sworn in. You may be seated.
Mr. Flanagan, this is your wife, and I believe it was your wife who wanted to take this permanent makeup course. Is that correct?
That is correct.
You didn't take the course.
That's correct.
Are you a party plaintiff because you provided the funds for the course? Defendants run a business. Is that right?
Yes.
I would like you to describe your business to me.
We are an academy that trains people how to create most natural looking eyebrows through our workshops.
Okay, so you have a training center.
Yes.
You get prospective students.
Yes.
You advertise for those students on the
It's
internet.
not
Is
strange.
that how you found the defendants? On the internet?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can I see a copy of that ad, please?
Most of our internet ads, Your Honor, if I may say, is through our Yelp reviews of students that previously took.
I just want to see what they looked at. Do you have what you looked at?
I looked on the phone.
What do you look at?
On my iPhone. That's how I found the ad.
But you looked on your iPhone. It didn't just pop up there. You had to have pushed in something to search for something.
So you want me to show you through our iPhone?
What you saw when you applied for this course.
I'm not quite sure what you saw, Your Honor.
I don't care. She's going to show me what you saw. Oh, I don't want. I want to see what you saw. I don't want to see your Yelp reviews. Permanent makeup artists, eyebrow services. Evans Legendary Microblading. Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Is this the ad that you saw?
No, Your Honor.
I'd like to see the ad that you saw.
I researched for State Board, and their score comes up.
I'd like to see it.
Thank you.
Evans Beauty College.
We own a beauty college before, Your Honor, but that's not the college that teaches permanent makeup. It's actually our academy.
This is what you saw. Evans Beauty College, cosmetology schools. Okay. Are you located at 77?
That was our location.
I just asked you, are you located at 7 Boulevard?
Yes.
That's where your business is. How long has it been there?
That location was there for 3.5 years.
Is it still there?
It's still there, but we just recently sold it last month. That location.
How many locations do you have?
2.
Are you board certified or licensed by any governmental agency?
Absolutely.
Which governmental agency?
For our college, let me differentiate between the two. There is a difference. The beauty college side trains everybody in cosmetology, manicuring, esthetician, electrology. Those were certified by State Board of California, as well as the BPD, which certifies all students. For a permanent makeup course, it's regulated by a different agency. It is the health department.
Okay. Do you have a certification for the health department?
Yes, we do.
From the health department for this location where she went?
She was being trained at a different location.
Which location?
It is at 133, which is our permanent makeup center.
Okay, do you have a picture of that location? Because bottom line in this case is